What's happening, YouTube? Well, I bring you back. This should be part 5, I believe. It's been a while. I know I haven't posted a video, but I've been working on it, and I've been working on this old whaler, and I figured it's getting a lot more closer to getting the top painted. But let me explain. I'll show you. Alright, so as you can see behind me, I got the front, it's been sanded, and this has been painted already. This is all done, the bottom. I've been working on the top, filling in like the smaller holes that I didn't do. It's fall time and it's November and we got leaves on the ground. Welcome to New England. Anyways, I did all the major repairs on the floor, the big stuff, before I flipped the boat over because I didn't want to do that after I painted the bottom. So now all I have to do is fill in the small little tiny screw holes. So all these rivet holes from the previous rub rail, I filled it all in with fiberglass, pure fiberglass, chop strand with resin and all that. And you can see right here, it's already all been sanded. I got a little more sanding right here to do. You see some little imperfection, but sand that more and do a hot coat of fiberglass, and I'll fill in the tiny little holes. I won't have to put no feathering compound, nothing on it, because I don't want to do any of that. I just want this boat, the least amount of feathering compound this boat has, the better. The only thing it's going to do is absorb water later on down the line. So if I take care of everything with fiberglass and do hot coats, I won't need the feathering in. It's a little more work, but hey, in the long run, I won't have to come back and fix aka Bondo, which is marine grade freaking feathering compound. Anyways, blah 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 blah. You can see right here the rub rail. The other side I took care of because that was the damaged side of the rub rail in the second video and first video I showed you. But right here, it's already all done. I did paint over it just because I didn't feel like masking anything off. So I just sanded what I needed to sand. And top of here, filled in more holes right there. Had a little bit of damage back here. Squared that all the way. Don't mind the dust on the new paint job. But yeah, the inside of the boat, I've been sanding that down, smoothing it out. This floor with all like these little, all the imperfections from the damage, I'm just gonna do another hot coat and get some primer and paint on that. I'm not gonna get too crazy because I got a big surprise for this floor coming. I was gonna go with the regular paint and fix the grip texture that's on there from the original Boston Whaler design, but I saw something that caught my eye, and it looks really awesome. It's gonna stand out a lot on this boat for the floor, but I'm gonna leave that for the springtime because I'm not gonna install that yet. It's a little too cold, so if I wait for the warmer weather, it'll be a lot better. So yeah, that's going to be a surprise. So when you do see this floor, it's not going to be tip-top perfection because it's going to be covered. So stay tuned for that. Back to work. Lots of sanding going on here, guys. I had some damage over here in the anchor locker, which I took care of that. It's all fixed. There was a big hole, and took all the old wet foam that was damp, ripped it all out of there, put new foam in there, marine, the 2-part foam marine, filled it all in, sanded, fiberglass, all that good stuff. Now it looks awesome. Up here where the old nav light was on, it was kind of wavy, and there was some holes, a bunch of holes from a bunch of screws, so I took care of all that. Right there on the side where the seats, the console goes, I filled in all those holes with all fiberglass. And back here there was the old screw holes, and the bolts were still in here from the previous, back in the 80s, or no, actually this is 70s, my mistake, where they had the steering cables hooked up. Filled in all those holes, and you can see over there I still gotta do a little more sanding, get this all flushed. So we are getting there, definitely getting there. Filled in all the little pinholes, did a hot coat of fiberglass on the areas that were exposed fiberglass, and we're looking good. This side, I was debating putting some more gel coat, but it's kind of cold, and I need at least 70 degrees, and I don't have 70 degrees right now. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for that yet. Get out of this light. And I may, let's see, I've been thinking about this almost like every single day. Undecided what I'm going to do. If I'm going to spray another layer of gel coat or just do paint. I don't know yet. I'm kind of, at this point, want to do the paint because the paint can cure with these lower temperatures that I have in New England. And as of right now, I don't have heat in this garage. This is my buddy's garage that I'm temporarily using. And by spring, who knows, I may be in my own garage. I'm working on getting a house right now. But that's another story. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do, guys. So I may just go with the paint, maybe. Then later on, fix it with gel coat. I don't know. I just want to get this boat done. And yeah, it's a tough decision what I'm going to do. But the main goal is to sand everything down. I want to get all the sanding done. Then, as I'm sanding, I'm going to be thinking of what I'm going to do. I think a couple of the areas I'm going to reapply some gel coat because there's some fiberglass that's exposed and I want to gel coat those tiny little areas just for, protection for the fiberglass. Sorry, I'm looking in the other direction here. I'm just thinking here. The wheels are turning. So yeah, this is where I'm at, guys. And sorry, it's cold and got the sniffles here. I got the boat on dollies, and it makes it nice to roll around in this garage. The boat is really super dusty right now, so that's why you'll see like white spots here and there. But this is the color. It's really nice. I love this. This is the newest Boston Whaler colors that they're doing on the newer like 2018, 2019 models. The light blue, and it looks really nice. I was gonna go with the seafoam green, but I've noticed a lot of Boston Whalers with that color already, and I hate being like everybody else. Everybody and their grandmother. That's my saying. I don't want to be like everybody and their grandmother. I like to be different. There are fewer smaller Boston Whalers that are with this light blue, so that makes it pretty cool. So I chose that color. Kind of want to stay with the Boston Whaler colors, even though it's not the traditional, 70, 80 style color. I figured I'd just make it a little different, but still keep the Whaler colors. So if you're curious of the color interior I'm going to do, I'm not going to go with the Desert Tan. I hate this color. Sorry. I'm going to go with white. That's what I'm going to do. It's going to get dirtier easier, but then again, I plan on washing this boat every single time I go out with it, so I don't really care. And white to me will just stay a little more cooler during the summertime. I don't think the Desert Tan really gets that much hotter. I highly doubt it. But yeah, those are the colors I'm going to go with. But I don't know. This Desert Tan is kind of rubbing off on me, so I may stick with a Desert Tan color. I don't know yet. But I did buy the white paint. Because at the time I was 100% sure white paint, which I'm good chance I'm gonna go with the white paint because I'm gonna go with a dark stain color for the wood. That's another thing I gotta do. I gotta do the wood interior, and it's gonna be a little bit. I'm gonna do it all on my own, and I'm gonna get rid of the starboard interior. That stuff's just, it's too damn heavy, and I hate it. And I like the wood. The wood really stands out on this boat. And I got the Bimini top already. I've had that since July. I got the stereo system. I got the Coast Guard radio, and yeah, I'm ready to rock and roll and install this stuff. And I also bought the through hull brass tubes for the back because those were already getting old and weak and they were starting to rot. So I got the splash well and I got the regular main through hull. It's long. It's like 13 inches long for that bad boy. So I'm going to redo that. So at least I know the boat is going to be absolutely watertight. And the last thing I want to do is keep the old vintage. Who knows if it's still the original through holes? I don't know, but they were pretty badly rotted. Towards the inside, they were better. But enough with the blah 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 blah. I'm gonna get to work, and I'll see you guys on the next part. Hope you guys enjoying this stuff. So stay tuned for more, and we'll start sanding, and I'll come back with another video. All right, you guys.